Have you ever frozen in the middle of an English conversation just because you did not know whether to use has or had? Your heart races, your mind goes blank, and the silence becomes completely awkward. We have all been there. The fear of making a grammar mistake is the #1 reason why smart, intelligent people completely stop speaking English. But what if I told you there is a simple psychological trick that will guarantee you never freeze again? Hello, city dwellers, and welcome back to English City Talks, the brightest corner of the internet to light up your English skills. I am your host, Ava. And I am Noah. It is so incredibly awesome to be hanging out with you all today in our glowing neon studio. Grab a coffee, get comfortable, and take a deep breath. Because today, we are going to teach you how to murder your inner perfectionist using the 3-second rule. Exactly, Noah. Today, we are going completely deep into the psychology of speaking English. By the end of this masterclass, you will have the confidence to speak instantly, naturally, and fearlessly. If you are ready to stop overthinking and start speaking, hit that like button, subscribe to English. All right, Noah, before we teach them the 3-second rule, we need to understand the root of the illness. Why do we do this? Why are English learners so absolutely terrified of making a tiny grammar mistake?
We have to blame the traditional school system, Ava. Think about how we all learned English in a classroom. For years and years, you were handed a piece of paper with a test on it. If you wrote have instead of had, the teacher took a big red pen, crossed it out, and gave you a bad grade. You were punished for every single mistake.
Wow, that makes so much sense. We were trained to believe that English is like a math equation. In math, 2 + 2 is 4. If you say 5, you are completely wrong. So we treat English the exact same way. We think there is only one perfect way to say a sentence, and everything else is a complete failure.
Exactly. But language is not math. Language is art. Language is messy, it is flexible, and its only real purpose is communication. The school system convinced you that the goal of speaking English is to pass a grammar test. But out here in the real world, nobody cares about your grammar test. The only goal of speaking is to transfer a thought from your brain into my brain.
That is the golden rule, everyone. Communication is more important than perfection. Let me repeat that because it needs to be tattooed on your brain. Communication is more important than perfection. If you say, "Yesterday I go to the store," your grammar is technically wrong. It should be went. But guess what? I understood exactly what you meant. The communication was 100% successful. It is so true. And here is a secret that native speakers do not want you to know. We make grammar mistakes all the time, every single day. Native speakers mix up their tenses, we use double negatives, we end sentences with prepositions, we say who when we're supposed to say whom, and honestly, nobody cares. Seriously, I catch myself making grammar mistakes in English all the time. But when I make a mistake, I do not panic. I do not stop talking. I just keep moving forward. Native speakers prioritize the flow of the conversation over the perfection of the sentence. And that is exactly what you need to start doing today.
So, how do we actually do that? How do we stop the brain from doing that automatic grammar check? This brings us to the core of today's masterclass, the ultimate weapon against overthinking, the 3-second rule. Ava, break it down for our viewers.
The 3-second rule is a hard, unbreakable contract you make with yourself.
Here is how it works. When someone asks you a question in English, or when it is your turn to speak, you have a maximum of 3 seconds to start making a sound. 1, 2, 3, speak. Wait, so even if I do not know the full sentence yet? Even if I do not know which grammar tense I am going to use at the end of the sentence? Yes, especially if you do not know the full sentence. Do not wait in silence until the entire paragraph is perfectly formulated in your head. You have to jump out of the airplane and build your parachute on the way down. Within 3 seconds, you must push a word out of your mouth. I love the psychology behind this, because when you wait in silence for 5 or 10 seconds, the pressure builds up. Your brain realizes you are failing to respond, which creates panic. But the physical act of speaking, the actual vibration of your vocal cords, tells your brain that you are in control. It breaks the panic loop instantly.
Exactly, Noah. The hardest part of speaking is starting. Once you start, the momentum carries you forward. If you force yourself to start within 3 seconds, you literally do not give your brain enough time to activate the grammar police. You bypass the overthinking department completely. But Ava, if I start speaking immediately and I do not have my sentence planned out, what if I stumble? What if I just make weird noises because my brain is still processing the question?
That is the best question you could ask, Noah, because there is a trick to making the 3-second rule work smoothly. You do not just blurt out random words. You use something called buffer phrases.
Buffer phrases? What are those?
Buffer phrases are pre-memorized, automatic chunks of English that you can say without thinking at all. They do not really mean anything important. Their only job is to buy your brain time while you figure out the rest of the sentence. Native speakers use buffer phrases constantly.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Like when someone asks me a difficult question and I say, well, that is a really interesting question. Let me think about that for a second.
Boom, exactly. That entire phrase took you about 3 or 4 seconds to say. And during those 4 seconds, your mouth was moving, you sounded completely fluent, you sounded natural, but your conscious brain was actually busy in the background, figuring out the real answer and doing the grammar work. This is such a powerful hack for English learners. If you memorize 5 or 6 buffer phrases, you will never freeze again. Let us give the audience some examples they can steal right now. Write these down, guys. Phrase number 1. To be completely honest with you. That is a great one. You can start almost any opinion with that. To be completely honest with you, I think the movie was bad. Phrase number 2. Well, as far as I know, use this when you are explaining facts or giving information. Well, as far as I know, the meeting starts at 3. Phrase number 3. You know, I was actually just thinking about that. That buys you so much time. Phrase number 4. That is a great point, but actually, you use this to politely disagree with someone. Memorize these phrases. Practice them in the shower until you can say them in your sleep. So the next time your boss asks you, "What do you think about the new project?" you do not stare at the wall for 10 seconds trying to decide between present perfect and past simple. You immediately apply the 3-second rule. You open your mouth and say, "Well, to be completely honest with you," and by the time you finish saying that, your brain will have handed you the next words you need. Let us do a quick role play to show the audience the difference. Ava, you are going to be the student, and I am going to be the boss asking a question. First, be the student who does not use the 3-second rule, the one obsessed with perfect grammar.
Okay, I am ready.
Action. Hey, Ava, how was the conference in London last week? Did you meet any interesting clients? Wait, let me think. Did I go or have I gone? Was it past? I went. No, wait. Yes. The conference was very good. I met people. Okay, stop. Did you guys feel how painful and awkward that was? Ava was trying so hard to be grammatically perfect that she ruined the flow of the conversation. She looked nervous and unconfident. It felt terrible. Now, let us do scenario B. I am going to use the 3-second rule, a buffer phrase, and I am going to intentionally make a grammar mistake. Watch how confident I look this time. Action. Hey, Ava, how was the conference in London last week? Did you meet any interesting clients? Well,
To be completely honest with you, it was crazy. I meet so many people and I have a great time talking to the new clients. It was a huge success.
Cut! That was fantastic. Let us analyze what just happened. Ava started speaking immediately. She used the buffer phrase, but did you catch the grammar mistake? She said, I meet so many people and I have a great time. She used the present tense instead of the past tense. Exactly. On a school test, the teacher would give me a bad grade. But in real life, Noah completely understood me. The energy was high, the flow was natural, and I sounded confident. Communication over perfection. I did not even care about the wrong verb tense because your confidence was so high. Confidence hides mistakes. Hesitation highlights mistakes. When you speak quickly and smoothly, native speakers will completely ignore tiny grammar errors because they are listening to your ideas, not your verbs. And the beautiful thing is, the more you speak using the 3-second rule, the more relaxed you will become. And when you are relaxed, your brain naturally stops making those grammar mistakes anyway. Fear causes mistakes. Relaxation causes fluency. Wow, this has been an incredibly powerful episode. I feel so energized. Let us do a quick recap so everyone can start using this today. Point number 1. Kill the grammar police in your head. Language is not a math test. The only goal is to transfer your thoughts. Communication is always better than perfection. Point number 2. Understand that native speakers make mistakes every single day, and we do not care. We just keep talking. You should do exactly the same. Point number 3. The 3-second rule. When someone talks to you, you have a maximum of 3 seconds to open your mouth and start making a sound. Do not wait for the perfect sentence to form. Jump out of the airplane. And point number 4, use buffer phrases. Memorize automatic chunks like, to be completely honest with you, or that is a really interesting question. Use them to buy your brain time while you figure out what to say next.
Remember, everyone, you are learning a completely new language. It takes immense bravery. Every time you open your mouth to speak English, you should be extremely proud of yourself. Do not let the fear of a misplaced verb stop you from sharing your voice with the world. We want to hear what you have to say.
You guys are absolute rock stars. We are so honored to be a part of your fluency journey. If you watched this entire masterclass, you are already ahead of 99% of English learners. Do not forget to prove it by commenting the words 3 seconds down below right now.
Please hit that like button, subscribe to English City Talks, and share this video with a friend or a study partner who is always worrying about their grammar. Let us help them break free and speak with confidence.
Keep practicing, keep making glorious mistakes, apply the 3-second rule today, and keep lighting up the city.
Have a fantastic, fearless week, everyone. Bye!
See ya! Keep growing!